Hello everybody, Elijah here, and I'd like to welcome you all to my account character overview, I guess you would say, where essentially I'll just be going over the units that I own, the ones that I have built, their constellations, things of that nature. I also did a Genshin Q&A. These two videos go kind of hand in hand. So if you didn't see the Q&A, please go check that out where I answer more general questions about like what I enjoy about Genshin and things of that nature. Um, as well as this video, it is taking me so many times to record. I don't know why I keep having issues um, recording for some reason this video, and it's just me going through like the character menu. Don't know why I'm having so many issues with that, but hopefully this is the recording. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the characters I own. I'm just gonna move left to right, yeah, and just go over like um, yeah, my characters and their constellations and any characters I plan on building or characters that I have built and just didn't like. And to start things off, we have Kaching, who is my very first 5-star hero that I ever gotten. I level 90'd her. I kind of just have a special, she kind of just holds a special place in my heart. She's missing one of her artifacts. I don't know who has her artifact. I'll have to figure that out later. But I actually have C1 Kaching. I actually got it during Ganyu's banner, and I was really disappointed because to my understanding, none of Kaching's constellations are really all that. But and then I got Ganyu like the next hand pull, so then I was fine with it. So, but hey, any constellation I guess can be a boost, unless we're talking about like C6 Bennett. Um, anyway, then we go to Diana, who I built purely to pair with Kaching. Constellations, she's C6, and yeah, I got all of her constellations in one banner. I don't remember who banner it was, and that's kind of like what encouraged me to build her. Also, when it comes to weapons and like artifacts, as you can see, I have this 4-star filler artifact here. There are like a million different guides and builds out there on the internet. I could sit here and give you suggestions, but I promise you there are way better content creators that can give you way more informative guides on how to build certain units, as I use their resources as well. um, but to continue on, this is a traveler. Nothing really big here. I always pick the female characters in all video games, protagonists. Um, I don't know why, I just always do it. Maybe because I am but I haven't done much of Inazuma's story, which is why I have her. I only see one constellation. And yeah. Then we have Venti. Venti was actually one of the few 5-star heroes that I didn't lose a 50-50 to when pulling for them. And then I don't have any constellations. Then we're on to Tartaglia, my all-time favorite character. Actually, the reason why I started playing Genshin was purely because of um, Child, aka Tartaglia. Uh, very much love this character, love his playstyle. Um, it's kind of shocking that I don't have it fresh in at Friendship 10 yet, but he'll get there soon. We're almost there. Constellations, like you saw, I don't have any. Zhang Li, who was somebody that I was like, oh, I don't really care about Zhang Li, and
Osmanthus
then
wine tastes the
after
same as I remember.
100 and like after so many
Where are
videos of people
those
showing
who
off
share
how
heaven?
their Zhang Li is what he does and how he like nukes and just like even though my Zhongli is not necessarily on a build to nuke, he's very much there to put out his shield and lock down for the team comps that I use him for. Then we have Ganyu, who I just recently ascended to 90, but I just don't have any books at the moment, which is why she is sitting at 80. um, and I am also going to be working on getting this crowned as well, but I just don't have uh, the materials at the moment. I just pulled her recently. I really love her. I love her play styles so much. I think it's so cool. Her damage is insane. And yeah, I don't have any constellations. I don't plan on pulling for any constellations. I'm just gonna save my uh, my pulls for whoever is next coming out. Then we have my Rosaria. She is at C3. Um, I love her updated outfit. I think this is really cute. There's nothing really, well, I wouldn't say there's anything wrong with her older outfit, but I just like this. I really like this aesthetic a little bit more. Um, I just recently built her to pair with Ganyu because I'm doing a freeze comp with the two of them. And so yeah, that's and I remember constellations, and yes, that's my Rosaria. Then we have Xinyan or Xinyang. Um, Apologies if I say their names wrong. Uh, Constellations, C2, and I used to build her. I used to have her in a vaporized comp with Xingling, her, and Child, but she was eventually replaced with Bennett. I just kind of like decided not to use her anymore just because I didn't really have a need for her in that composition that I was doing. Like I said, these are constellations, and yeah. Then we go over to Zhengling, and her constellations. C2, I wish I had more of her constellations because I really enjoy using her. Like, I honestly might, I don't know. If she's on another banner, a banner that is more favorable for something like a unit that I would like to receive, a 5-star that I would like to receive, then I'm definitely going to try to pull from her constellations for her because I really like using her. And I really would like to amp her damage and stuff like that. Jean, I got from the standard banner just through the free wishes that you get from like either like, sending characters or just like doing stuff like that, or like the monthly 5 free wishes and stuff like that. I used to have her built. Um, I don't have any constellations for her. I used to have her built, and then I just decided that I don't really need her anymore in any of my team compositions that I was doing. Also, really love her updated outfit. Diluc, do not like Diluc at all. I tried to build him. I tried to build him because I do have him at C1. Uh, he only pulled him when losing 50/50s. So yeah, don't really care for Diluc. Um, Nothing much to say there. Sucrose. uh, Love Sucrose. Love her design. Really love her, alchemy vibes. Constellations. Almost C6. Almost C6. Uh, at some point, I would like to finish that constellation off, but I'm not gonna like try to finish it because I don't use sucrose that much anymore since I have venti. But I do use her during certain like abyss stages because she does help out. So there's only like one venti in the game. You know what I mean? And she's kind of like your budget venti. Official. Um,
I created another
I
universe and
did
founded paradise.
like Fischl, but I had such a hard time farming for her artifacts that I just gave up on farming her for her and building her. She's C1. I did used to have her paired with Kaching, but I soon replaced her because it was just, I don't know why I was having the hardest time trying to find the perfect build for her. Then we have Bennett, Constellations, C2. He was the person that I used to replace Xinyan, and yeah, nothing really much to Bennett. He kind of just does his job. Doesn't really take much for him to do his job. Uh, Shang Yun, I have him at C2. Um, he was one of my early units that I had, like when I first started playing the game, and then I just got cooler heroes, like 5 stars and stuff like that, and he kind of just got replaced and put in the shadows. Uh, and the same goes for Razor. I used to really love Razor. He was my very first 4-star hero. I'm pretty sure when I first started playing this game, and Constellations. He's at C1. Actually, I didn't even think I had any constellations for Razor, to be completely honest, but I haven't touched him in a long time, and I do want to revisit him and build him, because I do have a lot of units that I could definitely pair with him for like a physical DPS build with my cryo units and things like that, so I might rebuild him and stuff. Um, Water Boy, I will say, because I feel like I'm going to absolutely butcher his name, um, or I could literally just, I, I could have him say his name himself, but I have him at Constellation C3. there wasn't really much. I was considering building him to pair with Kaching, but I just I don't know. I feel like he is a really good like support burst DPS, but I just have no desire to build him. I don't know. I just don't really we don't really vibe well together. I don't know what it is, we just don't vibe. Barbara, I mean,
Wonder
we are
if
all
the
at like
alternate exists.
Constellation like 300 at this point. We've all been plagued with just pulling 100 of hers, 100 copies of Barbara's, so there's nothing really much to say there. Yeah. Kokomi, who is actually a unit that I'm currently working on building at the moment. I'm going to pair her in my freeze comp with Ganyu and Rosaria, and I think I'm going to have Venti also be in that comp. Don't have any constellations for her. Um, really love her like abilities. I think they look adorable, and her outfit is also. Um, oh my gosh, I forgot the quote that I was going to say. That was going to be so funny, but regardless. Then we go on to Noelle, Constellations, C6, another unit that, we are all plagued with receiving tons and tons of Noelles. Um, like her design, but don't really care too much of building her. Don't really build many Geo units. Then we have Ningguang. My friend is like a Ningguang main. I have no constellations for her, so I never really cared to build my Ningguang because he always has his Ningguang build, and she does her job whenever we play together. Then we have Kaya, free unit. Don't have any of his constellations. Nothing really much to say there. Vado, who I actually have considered
If you
building
want
just
to trade
because
tactics, I'm always ready.
now that she's in the story, I actually really like her more as a character. Now that I actually get to see her in action and in the story, I think she's really cool. She's also at C5, so it's also another reason why I'm considering building her. Who knows? If I hit C6, that might be the boost that takes me to building her. Lisa, I actually have a constellation for, um, surprisingly. And yeah, there's nothing really much to Lisa. Everybody's favorite, actually, I don't know what everybody's favorite is of Lisa, uh, but hey, if there's anything Lisa does well is climb up mountains. So yeah. Uh, next thing we have Yanfei. Um, I do have her at C5. I don't really build many Catalyst users, um, but if I do get her at C6, that might be the little boost that convinced me to build her because I do think I think this is like her preferred weapon, maybe, maybe not. There's probably a 5-star or preferred 4-star weapon. There's maybe new 4-star weapons that have came out since I have taken a little break from Genshin that have probably have came out that are probably better for her. I do not know for sure, but yeah. Considering building on Faye, my friend has her fully built and she does insane damage, so maybe one day. Then we have Amber, who is at Constellation 1. I
Hmm.
actually pulled her Constellation literally 2 to 3 days ago from making this video. Um, love her updated outfit. Uh, this Constellation, though, it isn't enough to make me want to build her. I would have to get C6 Amber in order for me to ever consider building her, to be completely honest. Then we have Aloy, I think. Constellation, none. I honestly don't. Is she in the standard banner, or did I like miss an event? I may have missed an event. Or maybe it's in the shop. Obtained via various means. I do not know how to get her constellations, or I think when I took a break from Genshin is when she was released. I logged on, claimed her, and then logged out. Like that was essentially what happened there. Then we go on to Ayaka, who I never really considered building, but I have a friend who has her built, and she does like insane damage, so maybe I'll build her. Maybe. It's a hard maybe. I don't really care too much for her design. I do like how she uses fans and stuff like that. I think that is really cool, like animation wise. And then last but not least, we have Seiyu, who I think I just love. I love this ability. This ability right here is probably going to convince me to build her. I wish I had more constellations though, but say you, yeah, they're really much to her. Voiced by Lil Pichu, who I am actually a fan of, a long-term fan of. So it was um, really nice seeing somebody like voice actor that I am familiar with or I grew up watching almost. So that was pretty cool. That includes all the characters that I own. And to make it easier for, let's see, characters that I don't own, as you can see here they are. I am missing like 4 of the 4-star heroes. Um, I will end up getting her through the lunar event. I just have to claim her real quick. And then I'll only be missing 3. I like to try to maintain having all of the 4-star heroes. Definitely am not the type of person that will try to get all of the 5-star heroes. I just tend to only try to get the ones that I really, really want on my account. But with that being said, units that I really want on my account is at number 1, we have Kahuza, lost the 50-50 and just did not have enough time to pool again or get enough wishes to pool. And I got Diluc, sadly. Um, Yomiya, I didn't have enough wishes at the time. I think something happened. I don't remember the order of banners. Was it like Kahuza, Yomiya, and then like Ayaka? I think so. Like when I didn't have enough time for Yomiya, so then I just pulled her. I think that's what happened. Something like that happened, I think, for the most part. Or no, it was him, then her. And so I lost the 50-50. I was guaranteed to get
The
her, and I
blade
got her.
embraces its
And
duty.
then I like messed up my pity, and I was unable to get her. Aya Ayato is also another unit that I would like to get. I kind of missed his banner. It was during my break that his banner was out, and I just didn't like. I really didn't feel like logging on Genshin at that time. But his rerun, I definitely will be ready. I'll be prepared because there are a lot of reasons as to why I would like to pull this hero. A lot of reasons. Anyway, I think that concludes all the heroes that I really want. Um, I think Mona would be nice to get because I think Mona is really cool. Also, I think she's really good for like different like burst builds. I think I don't know if that she's outdated for that if she's been replaced by other people. Who else is pretty cool? Albedo. My friends like obsessed with Albedo, and just like they went crazy on his banner when his rerun, and to get him. Zhao, I would like to get him just to have him, but I probably won't even build him. I don't know. But yeah, these are the 3 units that I definitely want the most out of the ones I do not own. And yeah, I think that concludes everything. Hopefully this recording does work out. Like I said, I did do a Genshin Q&A. If you do want to see that, please feel free to check that out. I'll make sure to put like a little um, exclamation part so you exclamation mark so that you can check out that video. And yeah, if you did enjoy, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe as it does help out a bunch. I do plan to do more Genshin videos like troll builds or maybe even like Abyss challenges and whatnot. We will see. Those will be up in the near future. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next vid. Bye!